Hey everybody, I'm Odin, and today we are checking out a game called The Quest. This is a retro dungeon crawler style game, although it does not all take place within a dungeon. And the name is not the most original, I guess. It makes this game very hard to search for on YouTube because it's just called The Quest. But if you've never heard of the game, never seen it, I was just wanting to show it off today, and maybe you'll like it. So this is going to be in the same realm as things like Legend of Grimrock and, of course, all the old school dungeon crawlers from the 90s especially. So let's just start a new game here. And it's going to give us a little exposition here, telling us that a few weeks ago some very disturbing news came from the island of Freymore, a far section of Mersant's kingdom. Word is the governor is missing or sick. The island is in tumult. The mages all prophesy a dark shadow looming over the safety of the kingdom. Majesty, we have received news from the island of Freymore. Governor Hume hasn't been seen for weeks. Some think he's dead. Some think he's gone in secret to a healer because he has some dread disease. The military has locked down his castle. I suggest we send out some of our agents to find out what's going on. And another thing, Majesty, Zario, your counselor of the Magic Ministry, suggests we send a specific person, a newcomer to your military. He says it concerns an ancient prophecy called the Returning. I was struck by the fear and awe in his voice. Since then, he's gone into a trance, and no one can talk to him. I will take his suggestion seriously. Zario's requests and concerns are quite remarkable. I feel this means much more than the governor's possible sickness. Prepare the newcomer to depart immediately. I beg your pardon, Majesty. The newcomer isn't ready. He still needs weeks, maybe months, to conduct himself like a kingdom agent. I must still accept Zario's suggestion. The wisdom of the old arts instructs his decisions. If this newcomer is something special, he'll live and may be some help to us. Zario has never been wrong before. But actually, who is this newcomer? And that's where you create your character. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put our name in here. And you can choose your gender, of course, and then you can choose your race. So if we look here, we'll see the list of possible races you can choose. There's 5 of them. So you have the Rosvim, which are undead. So yes, you can play as the Walking Dead. And it tells you what your bonuses and drawbacks are going to be here. It also tells you about each of these attributes. So strength affects melee damage and encumbrance. Dexterity affects melee and range damage, armor and encumbrance. Intelligence affects mana, magic, and paralysis resistance, and the maximum number of positions for mark. I don't know exactly what mark is. I think it's an ability. Personality affects item prices, paralysis resistance, and how much the character is liked by others. So if you choose the undead, you get plus 5 strength, but minus 5 dex, plus 10 intelligence, minus 5 personality. You get these resistances, and then the unholy word spell. The Ethram are hunters. They have high dex and increased accuracy with ranged weapons. They also have an innate magical ability that helps them harness magical forces. So if you're looking to be a ranged character, you're probably going to want to go with the Etherim here because of that bonus to dex and accuracy and light weapons and light armor. The only thing here is that you're going to take more damage from magical attacks. But you do get a Cure Light Wound spell, so that's a pretty self-sufficient class there. Then you have the Siri or something, and they are the most talented in thievery and assassination. So if you want to be a rogue, this is the way to go, and you can see all of the like things like lockpick and trap disarm and stuff like that. But again, not a lot of magic resistance. The Dearth are gifted scholars and teachers, and they're basically going to be your best mage class. And you can see you're going to take penalties to most of the attributes here, except for everything having to do with magic. And then you have the Nogur, and these are natural warriors of the races and are trained to fight from birth. They're physically stronger, extremely healthy, and have a high resistance to infection, but are vulnerable to magical attacks. So most people seem to be vulnerable to magic attacks here. So I normally play games, at least the first time through, as a melee character, but I don't know, in recent years I've started to become a little more fond of ranged characters. But I think just for the sake of simplicity, we're going to go with the fighter here. So we're going to get plus 10 strength, plus 5 dex, plus 10 endurance. We're going to lose a little bit of intelligence and personality, but we get plus 10 to our heavy weapon skill. We get some poison and disease resistance. That's what we're going to go with. Alright, and you can change your face here, but we're going to just go with the one they suggest. And then it says skills. Select a predefined class and or modify the primary skills. So just because your race might predispose you to a certain class. You can still choose whatever you want. So if we go here, we can select one of the pre-made classes. Fighter, Thief, Mage, Battle Mage, Ranger, or Priest. So if we want to go with Fighter, it's going to give us heavy weapon, heavy armor, light weapon, dual wield, block, and repair. So we're just going to choose that. And then, of course, if you want to, you can do kind of a custom build by messing with these things here. But again, we want our predefined class to be a fighter. All right? And that's why these things are listed here. Okay, so well, just to show you, like if you click here, you can choose something different. And you'll see there's all kinds of different things here. So you can actually make a pretty diverse array of classes here. All right, but we're going to keep it as it is with the fighter. All right. All right, so as you arrive, a village man is waiting for you. And it looks like we are dual wielding. All right. I had been playing as the ranger class before the archer. So this is actually my first time using the melee ones in this game. All right. Welcome, my friend. I'm Brill, a loyal servant of King Mersant. Hail to Mersant. We've been expecting you, although you're a few days late. It seems Mersant really thinks the situation of the governor requires immediate attention. You don't really look like a kingdom agent, but you may learn. And so now we have a new quest, which is the main mission. So we can ask him, why are you here? About the village, about the governor. Let's just ask him, why are you here? And he tells us he's the head of the kingdom agents, which is Mersant's first line of loyal defense. And they've been charged with monitoring this whole situation on the island of Freymore. Matris is a small village, so we can work in secret. If only there were more time to train you. The mission is perilous. I hope they have chosen the right one for the task. So we can ask about the village. And he's going to tell us, Matris is relatively peaceful, it's a pretty town, but the air is noxious, and there's some small-time smuggling. You may want to get involved, but don't let it distract you from your main mission. So in other words, there's side quests. All right? You can stock up on supplies from the armorer, tailor, magic shop, and inn. Talk to people, find out what you can. All right? And then about the governor, he's basically just telling us that we don't really know what's going on here. No one really knows what's been going on. It's quite far from the capital. You may find out more in Vestaris, a city far south from here. Just follow the road, and the Thieves Guild there could be a valuable information source. But you may not be able to find them. You need to attract their attention somehow. So no one should know your mission except those in Mersant's confidence. So don't forget, as far as anybody else is concerned, you're an adventurer from Barraquel, even though you don't look like one. All right, hail to Mersant. All right, goodbye. So Brill leaves. And now here we are. We've got our mini-map right here. You can also press M to get a larger view of that. All right, you can also add notes and stuff, as it tells you, with right-click. Over here, we've got our inventory and our character sheet, that you can get to these by pressing I or R, respectively. If you just click on it, then you get there as well. So here we see all our items. This thing tells us that they are currently equipped. So you'll see there's no sphere or circle here in this box, so we don't have the shield equipped because, again, we are dual wielding right now. And then also down here we have our gold, we have the weight that we are currently carrying and how much we can carry total. Here we can see that this is selected, so it's telling us this is a cheap short sword. It's a light weapon. It does 4 to 8 damage, it weighs 6 pounds. You can dual wield it. Alright, it's in perfect condition as well. Over here we have the low quality Great Cudgel, which is a heavy weapon. We got some cheap Scale Mail, which is heavy armor. And also it cannot be enchanted. And then we're wearing some Uggs, some fur boots here. That's light armor. And then over here we've got a book, and we haven't read it yet. This is another book. We've got small healing potions, 2 of them. We've got a restore mana potion, which I guess we probably don't really need. And some apprentice repair hammers, obviously to repair our gear. And then we've got some bread, and we've got some water in a water skin. So that's this tab right here, inventory. If we go to character, we can see our main stats and things like that. Right here, it shows your fame and the quality of your outfit. Also, I think this is your bounty, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, you can commit crimes in this, which is pretty sweet. And then you have your attributes and your resistances. We go to skills. This will show us where we are in terms of the different skills. So obviously heavy weapon is one of our highest, if not the highest here. And these, of course, are all the ones we picked in the beginning. And then we got more here. And then, of course, you can see active effects, of which we have none. Here is your quest log or quest journal. And then this is your spell book, which of course doesn't mean much to us right now. Here you got your health, here you got your mana. You can have 2 weapon sets here, which is pretty sweet. To attack, you can click here or press left shift. To cast a spell, you can click here or press C. Same kind of thing here with potion, and then rest. And then here, of course, is how you move around the map. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a minute, but can't you also use WASD? Yes, you can also use WASD. So, if you look around here, I really like the art style in this game. It's a bit on the animated side of things, but I don't mind it. Alright, so this is the town, so we're going to walk up here. And if we turn and look at this guy and click at him, it's good to see an honest citizen like you. You may move freely here. That's a city guard. So, alright, thank you. Cool. Alright. And as we look around, we got some people standing around that we can talk to. So, like, we talk to her. She says, would you like to kiss a sweet virgin? Okay. I could say, would you like to kiss a hero? Or just look at yourself, working girl. You're wrung out like the rags on you. Not a lot of good options here, and there's also not an option to just step away, which is kind of disconcerting. So I'm just going to say, would you like to kiss a hero? And then it says here, she's a streetwalker. You can buy or sell, or you can train. So if we go to buy, sell, we'll see anything that she's selling, and she happens to be selling lockpicks. I'm not interested right now, so we're going to go back. And if we want training, she trains you in lockpicking, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to talk to her about the sickness. Can you confirm the rumors about the bad air here, dear? Yes, adventurer. I think I'm in a worse situation than Brenna or Mayana here in the village. This street has the most smelly air because of some strange reason. But has some great and steady business too, so I'm staying. And then we can ask about smuggling. I hear a sharp person can get a good deal on some rare goods in this town, am I right? I might know something about that if you throw me a few coins. No. We're not doing that, okay? So I'm just going to say, I have no money for this. What about a kiss? Don't waste my time, stranger. I have business here. Alright, so we're out of here. And then over here, this is a beggar. I'm near Bullocks Naked. Can you spare some gold? No, I'm sorry, I can't. Alright, and if we go over here and we click on the door, it'll basically knock and it says no answer. Alright, if we go past this guy, no answer. We just want to kind of investigate. Click on this barrel and you see there is a wand of detect mind. Pick up the item. Why not? Alright, let's look around and just try here. So you hear a woman's voice inside. Settle down now, dears, or the great worm of the ocean will crawl out to take you as he loves to gnaw on the bones of bad little children. Yeah, that's creepy. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got some gold. We're going to take that. Alright, we're going to go over to this side of the street. Let's see what we got here. We got a little sign. The Prison of Matras. Okay, we don't really want to be messing around with the prison right now, I don't think. Let's see if we can find something in here. Yes, we've got... What is this? Scroll of Weak Feather. Cast Feather at skill level 30. Alright, whatever that is, we'll take it. Alright, here's Brill's house. We meet again. You look fine, warrior. Don't forget your mission. Keep your armor in good repair and your nose clean. Alright, so that's all the same stuff we can talk to him about. Alright, so let's talk to a few more people. Oh, apparently if you talk to people when their back is turned, you can try to pick their pocket. That's not what I want to do. And she says, oh, did somebody die and leave you the clothes you're wearing? Uh-huh. Alright, so about the village, there's various shops in the main square. The tavern's a bit north from the square. And if you want to be refreshed instead of sleeping out in the cold, you can get a safe bed and a pint there. Or play cards. Alright, and the innkeeper likes to talk, so that's good. About the sickness. Our air is foul. You can smell it. It stinks worse than old cooked cabbage. The alchemist has been examining some of us who are sick. He thinks it's high magic. Please talk with the mayor, who lives in the northwest part of the village. Okay. So that's really all we need to hear about. Alright, so here's the main square. So here is the tailor's shop. Over here we have the alchemist, I guess is who this is. Yeah, Drin the alchemist. So we can talk to him and ask him about the shop. And he says that my potions are of the most delicate chemistry. Of course, he's going to say good things about that. But that's all he really wants to talk about. We can go buy, sell. We can buy all kinds of things for alchemical purposes. But for now, I'm not sure we're really interested in any of this stuff. I mean, maybe... I don't know if we're going to run into any poison anytime soon. Might be a good idea to have something like that. You know what? We go over here and say buy item. We'll buy one of those. Why not? Here's our gold down to 466. Alright. So let's leave. And over here you've got your arcane shop. And then of course here you have your blacksmith. And if we talk to him, we can ask about the shop. And he's going to tell us exactly what you would expect the blacksmith to tell you. And if we go to buy sell, we can see all kinds of different weapons here. You can also see arrows, these quivers of arrows, and some armor. We're not going to mess with any of that right now. You can also repair your gear here. Okay. So, also notice I forgot to mention there is a compass up here. So we wanted to go north of the square. And here is the inn. And so we're going to talk to the innkeeper. And we're going to ask him about the sickness. He says you need to talk to the mayor. He's looking for a miracle in the form of a brave warrior like you to save us from this infection. So, of course, we need to talk to the mayor. That's the general idea we're getting here. You can also play cards. You can sleep here. He offers training and persuasion. Also, you can buy and sell food here. So I'm going to buy a little extra bread, I think. Why not? Alright, so. Let's see. I forgot already where they told me that the mayor lived. I think it's this fancy place here, isn't it? Yes. Alright, you got questions, Odin? Just ask them and I will do my best to answer about the sickness. I have a lung sickness due to the bad air in the village. Several of the villagers have also been affected, and I have a quest for you. Examine the nearby cemetery. Word is it has lethal gases emanating from it. Everyone is afraid to go there because there are stories of ghosts and ghouls roaming at night, and even sometimes in the daytime. Talk to the innkeeper. He knows more than I do as usual. I'll reward you well if you help us. So we have a new quest, the Mattress Infection. So we might learn something else if we talk to the innkeeper after having talked to the mayor. I don't recall. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, he knows more here. So, the mayor offered you a reward. Here's what I know. Last week my aunt died and we took her corpse to the cemetery. But when we tried to open the old family plot to lay her to rest next to her husband, we accidentally struck on the entrance to an old cave. The stench, the gravediggers nearly fainted from it, and since then our air smells like rotten eggs or worse. Why didn't you tell me this when I first talked to you? It might be an old sacred burial ground of the ancients, who knows? But it's a foul spot and must be cleansed. Alright, so that's obviously what we're going to do. So where is this hole exactly? It's in the cemetery. What a surprise. Please find the source of the gas and close up that place so I can bury my aunt. Also, you should speak with our alchemist, too. I'm sure he knows something about the gas. So, we're going to take that advice. Go back to the square. And talk to the alchemist again. Alright, so it's my belief that the gas that poisons our air comes from the cemetery, maybe an old crypt that is haunted by demons. I've examined some of the villagers and can say, through my experience, that the source of the gas may be highly sensitive to magical fire attack. If you're skilled in such things, perhaps you can help us. No. No, I'm a fighter. I'm not skilled in magical fire attacks. So that's not the thing I wanted to hear. Not really the thing I wanted to hear. Anyway, let's see. So here is a port where you can go to other places. So that's the general idea of the town here. Also, you can fill your water skin here, which is what we did. Alright, moving on out. So if we click on this, here we bury our mortals and bow before our gods. So in other words, this is the cemetery this way. So let's make our way over here. Alright, so there's a skeleton up there. Now this is, as you might expect, turn-based combat. So I'm going to take one step. He's going to take a step. I'm going to take a step. He's going to take a step. You know how this goes. Alright, and then now I think he's within striking distance. So we're going to attack. He was not within striking distance. I couldn't remember. Okay, now he is. Alright, so yes, now we're going to attack. Alright, very nice. And he's going to attack us. And you can see here, this is his health bar. And we didn't... Well, we took 1 damage. Okay, that's not terrible. Alright, let's hit him again. Alright, not bad. Okay. He's almost done for. There we go. Alright. Oh, there's someone else, and I didn't even realize it. Okay, there's another skeleton there. Let's go ahead and attack. We're doing some decent damage here. Alright, is there anyone else attacking me? No. Okay, good. Alright. You have found an item of red rum rooms, so that's going to be for alchemy if you want that kind of stuff. Blighted fungus mushroom. They might look the same, but they're not necessarily the same things that you're going to pick up here. We'll just grab a couple of those, why not? Here's just some rocks, can't do anything with that. Alright, and right here we got a grave, got another one here. So we're looking for something like a hole in the ground or something to that effect. And let's see, let's go over here. Alright, not seeing anything yet. There it is. Alright, so there's a hole in the ground. Do you want to climb down? Yes, we do. So here's where it becomes much more like your traditional dungeon crawler right here. So, how are we doing on health? 78 health. If we say rest, there are monsters around, you cannot rest here. So that's a problem. Alright, just a pool of blood here, no big deal. Alright, and a spider web. We'll go ahead and cut that. Okay, there's 2 bats on us right now. So what we're going to want to do here is... I don't remember... I don't think they're within striking distance. I think we want to wait, is the idea here. But I don't... Yeah, they're not within striking. Okay. I can't remember. I could have sworn there was a wait button. It has been just a minute since I last played this. I don't remember. But anyway, here we go. Alright, so that bat took a lot of damage. We got rid of that one. And we got rid of that one. No big deal. Alright. Someone is nearby, I'm pretty sure. No, I thought I heard somebody else. No? Okay. There's definitely someone in the room. But where are they? I don't... Oh, there they are. Okay. Oh, good. We're Hey, it's a good thing I got that poison potion. It's a venom bat. Let's go ahead and try and kill him before we try to cure the poison here. Alright, took care of that issue. Now, there might be more of them. But it's okay. So here's our cure poison potion. We definitely want to drink that, and so we did. Now, can we rest here? Nope, because there's monsters around. We might want to drink a health potion, because we're basically at half health right now. Let's go ahead and drink that. Yeah, that's not too bad. We're up to 85 now. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, you can tell when someone's around, by the way, because your movement will not be as quick or as smooth. There's kind of a pause after you move. That's so that the enemy can move wherever they might be. Alright, as you step on the bubbles, the bad smell makes you gag. You wonder what could you do to collapse this tunnel. Maybe a hit or a spell would help. Alright. None of that seems to be helping. Alright, well, apparently we don't have a spell that we can use on it. So that's a problem. So let's just head back out this way, see what else we can do. Yeah, I definitely heard someone, in addition to the stunted movement we're experiencing. What do we have here? Nothing. Alright, where is that sound coming from? Alright, we've got a pile of skulls and bones here, as one does. Okay, we got some stone skeletons on the other side of this web. We're going to break that. That'll give them a turn to move up to us. Oh, there's another one behind him. Okay, this is not so good. This is not so good. Okay, luckily that dude is fleeing. At least, well, he was for a moment. So this is not good at all. We're going to drink a healing potion. And then I think what we're going to do is... Now, I'm pretty sure that dual wielding just affects the damage that you do. I don't think there's a way that you can use the sword as opposed to the club. I could be mistaken, but I don't think that that was the case. Anyway, let's look here. Not much we can do at this point. You know what? Let's, I was trying to think if we should run or not. I'm not sure it's going to help us, because they can take up one square together. Let's fight. If we could... Let's see, yeah, we don't have any other potions here, unfortunately. And we don't have any spells of any sort. We have this Wand of Detect Mind, and that's not really going to help us. Weak Feather, I think, just makes you be able to carry more. Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble here. If we could just take this dude down, that would be great. It looks like something's been dropped there. There's nothing on the ground currently, apparently. I mean, we gotta fight this out. I mean, what else can we possibly do? I'm gonna swing to pass the turn. Alright, there we go. I think we have to step... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that is a beginner's mortar and pestle, and that's a wand of shield. That would have been helpful before. Yeah, we're going to take those. Now the question is, can we rest now? Yes. Alright, so we are resting. I can't believe we almost died there. Of course I can believe it, because of course that would happen. You eat and drink after you wake up. Your health and mana have been restored. Sweet. Alright. Now, as we go over here, things are starting to look a little more sinister. And there's a coffin. Okay. You have found a book of primary contagion. And if we go over here, there is a skull of Saint Sena. Now, you might be able to guess what's going to happen when we pick this up. Yeah, nothing, that's right. Okay, you feel a cool draft coming from the south wall, but you don't see any opening. Maybe if you looked around carefully. Let's see. Do the Cursed. Right, so this is the south wall that we're looking at here. And you can see a little something there, but nothing's happening. Like I said, it has been a minute since I've played, so I don't exactly recall what was going on here. Oh, it's over here. That's not the south wall. That's not the south wall. Now, anyway, so that opened this up right here. I could have sworn last time when you picked up the skull that someone came out of the coffin. Maybe I'm just not remembering here. So this must be the cave that they were talking about. Alright, as you look around, you realize the storehouse is full with illegal stuff. Alright. So, small Restore Unholy potion. Restores unholy health. We got some alchemical ingredients as well. We've got Fortify Melee potion. That's awesome. Low quality woodcutter. That's 1 to 7. Ooh, and a healing potion. Or cure poison potion. Let's see here. What was this one again? What was this doing? 4 to 8. And this, yeah, that's 1 to 7. That's 3 to 10. Okay, so we don't want to use that right now. Alright, black beer potion. Okay, cool. Nothing in that little alcove there. Now here we got a lot of stuff. Cure poison. Scroll of burning hand. Scroll of cure wart. Scroll of magic missile. Obviously you're going to take all that. And we got a carved ring. Unenchantable. Sadly. Scroll of weak disarm. Fortify melee potion. See, now we got some stuff. Now I'm wondering why we didn't have to fight. I want to fight the old lady. We've got some stuff now that we can use. She might kill me anyway, but I thought when you took the skull that happened. I guess not. Alright, as you touch the old coffin, you feel a cold breeze on the back of your neck. Okay, it's a ghoul. There they are. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do here, so we're going to go here to our potions and say, okay, we want to drink a small fortified melee. And we do. Now they get a turn. Okay, do a little bit of damage. Alright, now we're doing a little bit better damage, I think, here. Not really. Okay, not going so well. Not going so well, and we don't have a health potion, which is not great. I don't think these stack. So basically, here's what's going on. If we had fire magic, this would not be a problem. So I probably should not have taken this fight, is the moral of the story here. That is the moral of the story. Okay, so that may or may not help us. Let me see here. We picked up this stuff, so let's use magic missile. Oh yeah, it saved us. You've reached level 2. Your light weapon and heavy weapon skills have been increased. You can spend the available points on your attributes and skills. Check your status screen. Thank you. Man. Alright, anyway. So anyway, we go here, and we have 5 points we can spend on our attributes. So we can say, like, let's put 2 into strength, 1 into dex, and, yeah, 2 into endurance. Why not, right? And then over here, same thing, 10 points for our skills. Heavy weapon, I mean, we're using light weapons right now. Put a little bit in there. Dual wield, let's put some in there. And block. And maybe accuracy? Why not? And repair. Alright, so there you go. And we can see what we got here. We got Scroll of Unholy Prey and lots of gold coins. Cool. Alright, we should probably rest. And that's what we're going to do. And remember, you got to have food and water. Otherwise, this isn't really going to help you. And now we can make our way over here. Do you want to go up the stairs? Yeah, I want to go up the stairs. And look, it leads us back here to town, which is nice. So we want to go over here, and we want to go talk to the mayor. Is this the inn or the mayor? This is the inn. There's the mayor's house. Alright, now you know our situation. Please investigate the cemetery, especially the crypt. Isn't that what I did? Apparently I did not complete the quest. I thought I did. I guess not. Have you found and closed the source of the gas? No, I haven't. For some reason I thought killing the ghoul was the thing to do. Let's fill that water back up. Let's go look again. Let's go look. This is why I should... There should be more preparation involved before I do these videos. It had been a little while since I played. Now, how did we get here, but we can't get... Oh, there it is. You climb up and find various items. Oh! Oh! Wow. We found all kinds of stuff there. That wasn't even the place, whoops, that we were looking for. I think I have to walk all the way back there. Yeah, in case you didn't know, my channel used to be called Odin the Underwhelming, as opposed to Odin STX. Now you can probably see why. I make it a point to deliver on my my underwhelming gameplay promise. Alright, so let's go back down here. We missed something. Let's look at the map real quick. Oh, that's right, the wall that had to be busted. I forgot all about that. Okay. So they're talking about collapsing the tunnel itself. And I don't remember how you deal with this. It might be over this wall. I just don't remember. Let me see. What other spells do I have here? Burning Hand. Let's walk up here and say... Let's use this Burning Hand scroll. And nothing happened. Okay. Oh, there it was. Okay. Apparently you had to hit there. I don't know why you had to swing there. Alright, I'm pretty sure that was all we had to do. I'm pretty sure that was it. Looking at the map here, we did that, and then that was the way out. Yeah, that should do it. That absolutely should do it. Yeah, so we go back to the crypt here. By the way, I forgot. Can we open that now that we killed the ghoul? No? Okay. Now, one kind of final thing to mention here is, I know some people probably look at the graphics, the art style of this game, and think, it's not for me. I want something that looks a little flashier like Grimrock. I'm telling you, this game is just as good. It really is. Okay, so now we should be able to talk to the mayor. And complete the quest. Yes, so you have discovered and removed the source of the noxious air. Maybe. I don't believe in words when I can't even step out from my own house. Come back tomorrow. I will reward you when I really can breathe free. That's right, you have to wait a day. Alright, so we can go to the inn. And, whoops, that's what we'll do. I'm going to go here. We're going to say, you know what, I want to sleep. 49 gold. Man, that is a lot. That is a lot. Alright. So that was only 8 hours, is the problem. Now it's night, so it's not the next day yet. So basically you have to wait until the next day, come back, talk to the guy. See, come back in a few hours later. But that's the idea. So anyway, that's where we're going to stop this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I thoroughly recommend this game. It may seem simplistic, but trust me, if you're into the old school dungeon crawler, it definitely scratches the itch. But anyway, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Please hit like and subscribe if you would like to, and I will see you all next time.